Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Smrt Live. Today we're going to be talking about vocabulary, and specifically the vocabulary related to politics. A lot of these words will be usable when you're talking about politics or money or funding, etc., etc. So hello, Barat, the loafer, hiding love Natty, Rosa, Diary, Leo, Osama, Emre, Milena. Hello, everybody. Oh, howdy, Milena. I like the use of that. Howdy, instead of hi or hello. Howdy. It's kind of how we say hi out here in the West. It's the Cowboys form of hi. Howdy. Alosh, good morning. It's good to see a lot of old faces and new faces alike. I'm not calling you old. Familiar faces. By old, I mean familiar faces. Oh, Ben Sleman, you're going to have to help me with your name. Choayb. I'm not sure how to say that. Can you phonetically write how to pronounce that? I'm gonna mess this up, but Choab? Is that even close? I'm doing well this morning. Yes, hello all my friends, all my English learners around the world. Welcome to another edition. It is 7:30 a.m. here, 5:30 Greenwich Mean Time. I see that it's many different times for you around the world. I hope you've had a pleasant Wednesday so far. Some of you are getting ready for your Thursdays. Good, I'm glad I got it right. Steve, good morning. Manuel, good morning. Let's get to it. How about some vocabulary? What do you say? I should share, I forgot that. I should share the class notes with you. In the chat room, that link that I just put in the chat room, that will link to the class notes. So if you're on your computer, you can follow along. I'm going to start around the middle. Joshi, hello, how are you doing? Fanny, good morning, everybody. Jose, good morning. Okay, so some of you hopefully got those class notes. I'm going to start about halfway through. I'm going to start on F. I'm going to start with funds. So on that big long list, if you've got those class notes, you'll see it at somewhere down the middle. Oh, I should also say the links. I almost forgot. All the links up first. If you have any questions about these Smrt Live classes, you can contact Zach at smartenglish.com. There is no A in Smart English. If you have more questions about these classes and you want to look up information about the classes we offer here on Smrt Live, you can click on either of these links. They'll land on the same information. If you become a subscriber to the Smrt Live classes, you will get access. You will be able to see the curriculum, the lessons and exercises for Smrt. We also have a Facebook group, Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. There's a link there. If you haven't joined yet, go ahead and do so. And then Smrt English here on YouTube, on our own YouTube channel, we archive all the old videos. So if you want to watch an old video, you can click on this link and see the Smrt Live archives. Okay. Now that I said that, let's get started. I'm about halfway down the list. If you have that link, Louise, it's going good. How are you doing? I'm going to start with this word, funds, F-U-N-D-S. Oh, you're going to have to help me with that word too. Neal Kensey? Is that even close? Okay. Hello, Pablo. Hello, everybody. Let's get started. Funds, it's a noun, and as you can see in the picture in the background, it does mean money. So let's look at the example sentence. The business has enough funds to start a new advertising campaign. The business has enough funds to start a new advertising campaign. Funds are money. Funds is money. Funds is the same as money. That word, it's money for a purpose. It's money to be used for a certain purpose. Yeah, Rosa, the easy synonym is money. So in the class notes, I guess I can add that note. An easy synonym, money. Money for a purpose, money for a specific purpose, money that's going to go somewhere and do something. Yeah, Abdullah, that's good. It's like capital, same as capital. Budget, these are all good synonyms. Alosh Nolofer, you're all thinking budget, that's good. Budget, capital, money. Funds. So let's look at the next word. It's a phrasal verb. It's a phrasal verb. Get rid of, phrasal verb. I would love to get rid of my car, but I'm not sure if anyone would want to buy it. Get rid of. So here, they're selling their car. You don't necessarily need to sell something to get rid of it. You can also throw it away. Get rid of just means you no longer want it in your possession. Diary, good, with a synonym already. That was fast. Wait a minute, the phrasal verbs get rid of. Your synonym is eliminate. Sometimes throw away, sell. Dispossess, no longer have it in your possession, although dispossess kind of means something else. Yeah, to no longer own it. Disown, but then again, words like dispossess and disown kind of mean a different thing. No longer own, you don't own it anymore. You don't own it anymore. Remove, dispose of. Those are all good. Nora, welcome. Nora asks, is there a difference between funds and grants? Yeah, grants are specifically money that is given without repayment. Money that is lent or given without a repayment. You don't have to repay a grant if you're given a grant. Again, it's money for a specific purpose, but there will be no repayment. It's basically free money. Grants. Abdullah, to shake off is a little bit different than get rid of. To shake off is to maybe get away from something, escape. But discard, Louise, discard is a good one. Discard. This example sentence, Leo, they're trying to sell it in order to get rid of it. They want to get rid of it, and they are hoping to get money at the same time that they get rid of it. They no longer want it, and they're hoping to get money. At the same time, they're trying to get rid of it. If you've ever been to a garage sale or a yard sale, when somebody's having a personal sale at their house of stuff they no longer want, they're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to get rid of it and maybe make a little profit at the same time. Grigorov, welcome, good morning. One more time, there's a link to the class notes. Paluxio, good morning. Okay. Yeah, no for dumping. Good, dumping. Okay, let's look at the next one. Governor, noun. Before Obama became president, he used to be the governor of Illinois. And there's a picture. That's not Obama, of course. That's not Obama. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger, who used to be governor of California. Yes, Rosa, that's correct. You have to get rid of all your old clothes. If you don't want your old clothes anymore, you have to get rid of them. Dieri, mayor is a little bit different than governor. A mayor is the leader of a city. The governor will be leader of a state. Paluxio, that's good. We're moving, so we have to get rid of a lot of our furniture. We're moving, so we have to get rid of our furniture. Yeah, a governor is a ruler. We could say that. Let's look down. Let's look at some synonyms. Let's think of some synonyms for governor. Ruler, leader, but at least here in the United States, of a state. So of a larger area. Fanny, are you asking, is it hamster in English? Are you talking about your pet? A pet hamster? Do you have a pet hamster? Yeah, it's Nilofer. It's kind of like a premier. Steve, good. I have to get rid of my unwanted anger. It's a good sentence, good example sentence. I have to get rid of my unwanted anger. You can get rid of an emotion or a feeling. You can get rid of anything. It can be a real object. It can be something you can't see, like an emotion or a feeling. Louis, top cheese. Good slang. Top cheese. A leader, a ruler is top cheese. A dictator? I hope not. I hope the governor won't be a dictator, Alora. Yeah, I don't know. A dictator? We do have the words earlier. I didn't start with it. We did have the word earlier, dictatorship. That explains a land, a country, or a government where one person leads with absolute power. A dictatorship. Governor hopefully is elected and does not put themselves in the position of ruler. Top cheese, top dog. We also sometimes say big cheese. Hi, Mashari. Welcome. We're just talking vocabulary here. I'll share the link to the class notes one more time. To get rid of someone, Fabio, to get rid of someone, does that mean kill someone? Yes. Either that or dump them, break up with them, lose them so they can't find you. It could mean many things, but it could mean kill them, yes. Leo, I agree with that statement. I won't repeat it, but I agree with it. Mashari, the saying, Mashari, is keep a stiff upper lip. keep a stiff upper lip. It means be strong, be brave. Silva, you say in Brazil you have to get rid of corruption. I think everywhere in the world we have to get rid of corruption. We have to get rid of corruption where I'm at as well. It's pretty bad. JB, that's a good question. What about senator? What's the difference between governor and senator? In the United States, a governor helps create new laws, and a senator will vote or decide on those new laws and think about the budgeting or the funds necessary to enact those laws. So it's like a two-headed system. Somebody proposes or creates a new law, and then somebody else has to approve or disapprove. The senators approve or disapprove. So not one group can create a new law. So good questions so far. Good, also good synonyms. Good discussion so far. What else do we have? Dynast or a dynasty? Not really either. At least again here, I'm talking about a governor in a very American sense. He or she is someone who is elected for 4 years to represent a state, to be the ruler of a state, and then they can be reelected, or maybe not. So they have power for a short time, for a limited time. Good, Rosa. You say you have to get rid of your shyness forever. A lot of good uses of get rid of here. Nolo for the big kahuna. That's very Hawaiian. That's a very Hawaiian slang. The big kahuna. You think, I don't know about dynast. I'm going to look up that word. Top cheese or big cheese just means a leader, somebody in control, a boss. We also say top banana. It's slang. These are a lot of slangs. Well, Sebastian, you've come to the right place. You can listen to the video, watch the video, and you can speak through the chat, speak with the others through the chat. A hot dog, when we use that to describe a person, slang hot dog, it usually means somebody who has a lot of talent and skills and likes to show them off, likes to display their talent or their skills. We call that person a hot dog. Yeah, it's like VIP, which is probably another, I guess, well, a governor, of course, is a very important person, VIP. I don't know if it's a straight synonym. Yeah, big cheese is like a VIP. Okay. Yes, these are all slang and idioms. That's right. These are not, I wouldn't go up to a governor and say, hey, Big Cheese, what's up? That might be too informal. Let's see, look at the next one. Oh, guilty, adjective. The child had a guilty look on her face. She must have done something wrong. And that picture, of course, that's not a child. That's a dog. Dogs are capable of having a guilty look. Dogs know when they do something wrong. So this dog has a guilty look. Guilty, yeah, sinful or criminal. Good. Criminal. What else did you say like that? Sinful. Yes, you've done something You've done something wrong. You know you've done something wrong. You know you've done something wrong. You are guilty. You did the crime. Old bat, Muhammad, I've never heard that one. I've never heard old bat. Is that for like top banana or big cheese? Good, Paluxio, that's a good sentence. I saw the big cheese today. Perfect teeth, nice smell, and expensive clothes. Sounds like the big cheese. Leo, I shot the sheriff because he lambasted me in the town. Therefore, I was sentenced guilty of killing him. I was wondering when a shoot the sheriff sentence was going to come up. Yes, you are, Rosa, you are responsible for something, but you're responsible for something bad. You're responsible for something bad, a criminal act or stealing something, something like that. Embarrassed? Yeah, sometimes. If you're embarrassed about your guilty act, some people mayhaps are not. Hi, Sebastian. Yes, dogs are very capable of giving guilty looks. In fact, there's a lot of YouTube videos dedicated to the guilty looks that dogs can have. A felonious person. Okay, ashamed, felonious. I like felonious. Did I spell it right? Felonious? That's a good word, Abdullah. Ashamed, sometimes... ashamed and embarrassed can be associated, can be linked to a feeling of guilt, but they're still a little different. An ashamed person or embarrassed person may not necessarily be guilty of the action. Paluxio, good. He was found guilty of murder. Nora, you're good at giving a guilty look? Yeah, sometimes we give a guilty look if we're looking for forgiveness or understanding. Culpable. Medea, culpable, that's a great synonym. Culpable. Amin, no, it didn't just start. We have been talking about vocabulary. I shared the class notes one more time in the chat room. Go ahead and take a look. Blameworthy. Again, these are excellent synonyms. Maxim, that's a good question. The noun form is guilt. Noun form is guilt. Faulty. Yes, Alosh, good. Opposite, innocent. The antonym, the opposite word, the antonym is innocent. Okay. Headquarters. Headquarters, all one word. It's like putting two words together, head and quarters, and it's a noun. The business's headquarters are located in New York City. The business's headquarters are located in New York City. Headquarters. JB, going back to guilty. Wrongdoer? Sure. Wrongdoer, or we could say wrongdoing. Wrongdoer or wrongdoing. Yes, good. Central command. Headquarters. Central command. Let's look at that. Oops. I don't mean to split the sentence in two. So synonyms would be central command. That's a good one. Central command. What else do we have? Main office, of course. The headquarters of the U.S. president is the White House. That's a good sentence, Leo. I want to make a joke right now, but I won't. Paluxio, my neighbor's house looks like an alien headquarters. That must be a very strange looking house. Nerve center. Yeah, sometimes we do call it the nerve center. Nerve center is really, your spine and your brain in your body. But yes, sometimes we refer to a headquarters where somebody has their offices as the nerve center, because that's where all the decisions are made. Good, headquarters. I think main office is probably the best one. Here we see the newspaper, the New York Times, and here's their headquarters. Here's where they make all the decisions for the newspaper and probably do all of the writing, the journalistic writing, or maybe the reporting, the researching of their articles. Amdola, I don't know where the headquarters of the Democratic Party are necessarily right now. Probably also Washington, D.C. When it comes to politics, many headquarters are in Washington, D.C. Yes, Javier, that's good. It's the core of a corporation. It's the center. It's the hub. Leo, your headquarters is the pizza restaurant on your street. That's very good. Where would my headquarters be? My headquarters would probably be the coffee shop down my street. Of course, coffee. Of course, a coffee shop. Of course, my headquarters is a coffee shop. The Maidan in Ukraine is always the nerve center of the protest. Good sentence, Paluxio. Yeah, like a police headquarters. And Amin, this is not related to a person. This will be related to like a business. The location. It's a location. It's geography. It's physically where are the main offices? Where is the main office? Yeah, it means head office, headquarters. It's the location or the building where all the big decisions, all the most important decisions are made. Headquarters. The headquarters of the U.S. Army is the Pentagon. That's correct. Wall Street, the headquarters of, American finance and sometimes global finance is Wall Street. Wall Street is America's financial headquarters. Okay. The headquarters of the Microsoft offices, or Microsoft's headquarters, are in Redmond, Washington. Redmond, Washington. I know because I used to work there. Microsoft's headquarters are in Redmond, Washington, over on the west side of Washington State. Same state where I live now, but over on the other side, about 300 miles away. Let's look at the next one. Javier, hello. Hello from beautiful downtown Spokane, Washington. Hello, Columbia. And Javier from Columbia. I'm sharing the link to the class notes one more time. We're studying vocabulary, the vocabulary related to politics. The next word is impose, and it's a verb. The company has imposed a new policy that no staff may wear perfume or cologne. The company has imposed a new policy that no staff may wear perfume or cologne. So the picture in the back doesn't show perfume or cologne. It shows a cell phone, a book, a computer. What do you think is being imposed there? What policy do you think is being imposed in the picture in the background? If you had to write an example sentence, what does this picture show? What is being imposed? Imposed. And Bharat, that's correct. It's putting something by force. Synonym, by force. Obligation. Maybe legislates. Burden, not really burden, more, yeah, maybe a ban. And yes, operations center. Good, Osama. Operations center for headquarters. Impose, what do you think? Yes, that's good. Leo, the company has imposed, and you could just say using cell phones at the desk. The company has imposed using cell phones at the desk. Has imposed maybe policy. Let's use policy again. The company has imposed a policy against using cell phones at the desk. Maybe that's the sentence. Company has imposed, let's see if I can learn how to type here, has imposed policy against using cell phones at the desk. Nora, you don't like perfumes and cologne. If you were boss, you would also impose this policy. You would force people not to wear perfume or cologne. Cologne is what men put on to smell better. It's scent for men. It's something that men put on. Here in America, we don't use perfume for both men and women. Specifically, it's perfume for women and cologne for men. Ahmed, maybe they're imposing taxes on some products. Good, maybe they're forcing taxes on these products. Maybe they're imposing a policy against being distracted by cell phones and books. Good, Alosh. Fabio, they're imposing the use of or imposing a policy against the use of cell phones, so there's no distraction. Yeah, JB, that's correct. Impose is basically making people follow a rule or a law. You are imposing the wrong allegation on me? Good, John, that's a good one. Leo, the French laws have imposed a law where you can't walk nude in the streets? I hope so. I think that's probably a good law. Paluxio, you would say I was guilty of breaking the speed limit, and that's why they imposed a fine on me. They imposed the fine. If they give you the ticket, they impose the fine. Yes, Grigorov, maybe they imposed a policy against using cell phones so people would not talk to their girlfriend or boyfriend at school or work. Hey, man, one more time, sharing the link to the class notes in the chat room if you've just joined us. We are doing vocabulary related to politics. And of course, governments always create new laws that impose rules on us. We have to follow the laws. We don't have a choice. Can we use fragrance instead of perfume? Yeah, we can use fragrance instead of perfume. Abdullah, the government has imposed a new tax for the imported products. That's a good sentence. Yeah, Rosa, it's when you force somebody to follow specific rules. You're imposing them. Steve, you wouldn't want to impose your views on anyone? No, it's not very polite to impose your views on somebody else. You can have your own opinions, but please don't impose them on anybody. Silva, that's too bad. Your boss imposes work on you at night. Yeah, Maxime, that's good. Something that must be, a rule that you must follow. You don't have a new choice. taxes, policies, fines, all of these things are imposed. My boss imposed on me that going forward I can't use my cell phone in the job. Good, Sebastian. Impose. Yes, Diari, it is good to impose positive energy. However, with positive energy, you would not want to use impose. Impose kind of brings a negative meaning because you are forcing. Hopefully you don't have to force positive energy on anybody. Bushra, that's okay. Oh, a chocolate mousse, that sounds delicious. Bushra, there is the link to the class notes in the chat room one more time. We are talking about the vocabulary of politics. And up next, we have the word inmate, which is a noun. The prison's inmates all wear orange. Inmate is another word, of course, for prisoner. Vivek, hello. Welcome. We are talking about the vocabulary of politics. Of course, oftentimes on the other side of the political system, from a leader or a governor, we have people in prison. So an inmate is another word for a prisoner. Yes, Rosa, imposing religion is a bad thing. Imposing anything is a bad thing. Even if you're trying to do the right thing, you never want to try to force somebody to do something. Hopefully you can talk to them and use logic and reason to make them do something. So some synonyms for inmate is convict, or of course prisoner. Louise, your wife imposes laundry on you. She imposes the laundry on you. Laundry is important. It's important to have clean clothes. Nor I agree. You should be positive, but don't impose positivity on other people. Why do they wear orange? That's a good question, Ahmed. Maybe so it's easier to see them, so they can't get away so easily. I don't know. I don't know why orange. Because it's bright and easy to see. A rumor? Is that what you call them, Diary? I haven't heard that word before. R-O-O-M-E-R. A rumor. They're definitely in a, we would call their rooms a cell. They're definitely in a cell, not so much a room. Prisoner, yeah. Yeah, JB, persuade is better. Persuade means convince people. You can persuade people to be positive, but again, you would not want to impose it. Amen, what does it mean? Money is tight? The phrase money is tight means I don't have a lot of money. I am on a limited budget. Money is tight. I can't go out tonight. Money is tight right now. No loafer, fellow prisoner. If you say fellow prisoner, it means you are also a prisoner. He or she is a prisoner with you. Louise, orange is the new black. Yes, if you've ever seen that show, it is about prison. Orange is the new black. Detainee, good, Rosa. That's a good synonym. Detainee. Cellmate. Again, if you use the word cellmate, it means you are also a prisoner. My cellmate wears all orange. Good, Louise. Behind bars. That's a good phrase. Behind bars. He is behind bars. He's a prisoner. He's an inmate. He is behind bars. Yeah, Vivek, my budget is tight. Money is tight. Induce. Induce means to begin something, to start something, to start a process. Induce. It's the spark, the energy, the power that causes something else to happen. Induce will begin a cause and effect relationship. Induce. I can say I persuade somebody, I would not say I induce somebody. Paluxio, good. 2 inmates managed to escape during the riot. Good sentence. Leo, maybe you're not so, well, maybe you're not joking. Maybe they wear orange because dogs are better able to see them at night. Maybe, although I think dogs see in black and white. JB, jailbird. There's some old slang. There's some slang I haven't heard in a while. Jailbird. Yes, jailbird. The other spelling, jailer. Yeah, the weird spelling, Gaoler. Captive. Good. Yeah, these are excellent synonyms. Nothing would induce me to vote for this big cheese again. Good, Paluxio. Good sentence. Nothing would induce me to vote for this big cheese again. Excellent use of slang and the word induce. Yes, to induce childbirth. Induce labor, so the baby will come out. Induce drowsiness. Something makes you tired. If you listen to soft music at night, or sometimes if you read a book at night, it could induce drowsiness. Or if you take too much medicine, could induce drowsiness. Yeah, convict and detainee are different things. You're right. But close synonyms, close synonyms. How about another one? Oh, opposite of guilty, innocent, adjective. Despite what he says, you know he is not innocent. Ooh, another guilty dog. I don't think dogs speak, though. I don't think dogs say anything. Despite what he says, you know he is not innocent. We looking at another guilty dog here? Yes, inmates are human. Good, Thushara. Always, I think. Fabio, behind bars related to the sunset. I've only heard behind bars as a phrase used to talk about prisoners or inmates. Yes, Devrim, a prisoner is a crime maker. They made a crime, they were found guilty, and now they are locked up. They are behind bars. Vivek, you are or you're not innocent. You are absolutely innocent. Good, blameless. Blameless. It's a good synonym. Blameless. Okay, good, Vivek. You are innocent. I thought so. Guiltless. Yeah, inoffensive. They didn't cause the offense. Yeah, these are all good synonyms. Guiltless, no guilt. But this dog is not innocent. Despite what he says, you know he is not innocent. Yeah, guilty, innocent, opposites. Investigate, verb. The police are currently investigating the crime. Investigating the crime. And in the back we see a detective or an investigator. The police are currently investigating the crime. They are looking into it. That's right, Palucio. Under the law, everyone is considered innocent until proven guilty. Everyone is considered innocent until proven guilty. Pure, sinless. Now we're getting to very innocent. Pure, sinless. No, this is not Sherlock Holmes. It's Sherlock Homely. Homely means ugly. Today's topic, Sway, is vocabulary, and the vocabulary specifically related to politics. Good. We've got some good synonyms going here. Investigate. Also, we have Where was that? Inspect. Good, Abdullah. Are these political vocabulary words? Not exactly, not necessarily. However, innocent and guilty, these are things determined by law, and politics and government does create law. They're responsible for law. Yeah, examine. Look into. Inspect. Oh, we have inspect. Yeah, examine, look into. Yes, Steve, homely means not pretty in plain look. So it's not Sherlock Holmes, this is Sherlock Homely. A little terrible joke I told there. A pun, a bit of a pun. The police are currently investigating the crime. Gullible? Gullible means you are easy to convince. You are easy to convince. Investigate can be related to politics. For example, if a president were to do something wrong or illegal, he would have to be investigated. So even leaders, even governors and senators and presidents and mayors can be investigated. Oftentimes they are. Jean, why not the use of is? The police is currently. Here, police are being used. Usually we use police in the plural sense, meaning more than one, right? A group of police. But we're not considering it a collective noun. I would say in American English, we use police more as a plural and less as the collective noun. We'll use it more as a plural than a singular noun. So in American English, I believe you would see the police are more often than the police is, at least in America. Thushara, that's very poetic. Investigation is a combination of art and science. That's something Sherlock Holmes would say. Oh, in Brazil, that's Brazilian slang, a Brazilian idiom. When you see the sun rise, you can say you're behind bars. Now, we don't have that same idiom. Abdullah, the police are investigating the thief for 2 hours. Is it okay to use is? John's asking, is it okay to use is with police? The police is currently investigating the crime. I guess yes. Per rule, yes, but it would sound very, very strange. Especially in America, I think, especially in American English, it would sound very, very strange. I would suggest using the police are to follow what is used, what the standard use of that is. Good, interrogation. Okay, issue. Yeah, good. Bushra, you're way, way ahead. This issue needs to be solved before we make any decisions. Good. Problem. Yeah, obvious synonym. Issue. Here, we're talking about problems, issues. Javier, I have head issues. I'm sorry, man. The trouble is to issue a solution for this matter. That's another use of issue. Leo, issue can also mean distribute. That's different than problem. So it can be used in a couple different ways. Sway, good. I have issues with my car. You obviously need to get it fixed then. Yeah, difficulties. Good, Osama. Problems, difficulties, trouble. Yeah, issue licenses, JB, that's the other meaning. Distribute or give out, or just give. Maybe we'll make it simple. Just give. Problems, troubles, difficulties. Yeah, a situation. Sometimes we say it's a situation. It's an issue. We use it in a negative sense. Dilemmas. Oh, it's a good word. Dilemmas. Matters is more neutral. Issue is going to be more negative. There is a problem. There is trouble. I guess we could say matters. Tears, you're asking which is right. The police are looking for information or searching for information. Both would be correct. You could use either one, looking for or searching for. Yeah, we can say subjects, matters. I think most commonly these days, issues mean problems. It's used most often as a synonym for problems. But yeah, it can be used more generally as just subjects or matters. Ooh, excuse me. Too much coffee. Publish. Affairs. Yeah. Chandra, hello. We are talking about vocabulary related to politics. And in politics there are a lot of issues. In fact, all the matters and subjects are presented as problems, so there are a lot of issues. Sway, sorry man, no baby face today. Got my long face on today. I'm going to have to shave soon. It is getting very hot here. Abdullah says, I've got a big issue with the computer, which is right in front of him. Yes, computers cause a lot of issues. Okay, let's look at another one. Yes, Rosa, global warming is an issue. English tips, yes, I have an issue to solve, or I have a question to solve. I think I have an issue. Both work, actually. Fabio, your girlfriend has issues. I'm sorry, man. Thushara, yeah, power supply can be an issue if there's not enough power. Steve, issues cannot also mean children. Issues cannot also mean children. We do not use issue as a synonym for children. Please don't call your children issues. A mother does not issue children. She does not publish children. Jean, you always have an issue understanding vocabulary. Vocabulary can be difficult. There's a lot of it. There's, I don't know, at least tens and thousands of words. There's a lot. Nilofer, you have issues with your in-laws. Again, I'm sorry, buddy. And welcome, Rosa. Long time no see. We're talking about the vocabulary of politics. Next word, justice. The person responsible for the crime needs to be found. I demand justice. I demand justice. Rosa, you asked the question, am I going to stop doing classes? Possibly, yes. Some of you may have seen the Facebook announcement that our school is closing. And that's true, our school is closing. We would like to continue, we being Abby, myself, and Josh, continue doing these classes. But we don't know if it's possible yet. So, of course, I'd like to continue doing these classes, although I'm not sure if we are going to be able to. So it's something we're discussing right now, and hopefully we will be able to continue doing this. But if not, it doesn't mean Smrt Live classes are going away. They will still exist, but you might see new teachers. You might hear some new voices, see some new faces. But it will be using the same lessons, the same curriculum. So it will be the same. I can't say for certain right now. I can't say for certain right now. Amin, that's a good question. What do we call a person who applies justice? A judge. A judge applies justice. It's a different reason why you're asking. You're asking again, where's Mark? Still to this day, where's Mark? Mark has a new job now. He works at a different job. So that's why you don't see Mark anymore. But Smart's not going away, and these live classes aren't going away. Well, don't be so hasty. Don't be so quick to get rid of me. Like I said, it's something we're talking about, and we're seeing if it is possible to continue these classes. And if it is possible, I will continue to do them for sure, because it's too much fun. It's too much fun. If you don't see me, you will see somebody else's face, and you'll hear another voice. I don't want anybody to stop learning English. Please pursue your interests in English. Pursue your studies in English, always. It's okay, Rosa, it's okay. I was wondering if that question was going to come up. And I just want to be honest with you. And honestly, I can't give you a certain answer right now. I will let you know, though. I will let you know for sure when I do know, when I know for certain. Sway, everybody just calm down. Not everybody just clam down. Everybody just calm down. Calm, C-A-L-M, clam, C-L-A-M, or calm, C-A-L-M, clam, C-L, I'm saying that wrong. Calm, cool, be cool. Clam is a shell fish. Thank you, Leo. Life is like the flow of a river. It's liquid. Life is fluid. It's always changing. Can you get the previous videos, classes, notes? If you send me your emails, if you want to see class notes, you can send me your emails. I'll include my email in the class notes. So included in this class notes, and again, one more time, I'll share that link, is my email. Paluxio, is it possible to say hasty heist? It is. A hasty heist is a sudden decision to steal something. Silva, you drink too much coffee. Is that an issue? I hope not, because I also drink a lot of coffee. I would never call it too much. A lot of coffee. Well, if we're thanking each other right now, I'd like to thank you. You're all amazing people around the world. I've been so lucky to have worked with you, and you guys are a lot of fun to work with. I do look forward to this class all the time. You're smart, you're funny, you're very dedicated, you're driven, and I think no matter what happens, you must. I can't impose upon you any law or rule that makes it so you have to study English, but you should. I would say my best advice is you should, because you've come so far, all of you have come so far in your pursuits of the English language. You can never stop no matter what happens. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. And like I said, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I hope that you will see my face and hear my voice again. Again, it's something we're working on right now. We're in the process of trying to find a way to do it and make a decision that makes it possible that we can do it. But that is a discussion that is still ongoing. Yes, addressing an issue means we have to deal with it. Okay. Yeah, let's not end on a down note. How about one more word? Oh no, layoff. Now, because of the bad economy, there were many layoffs. Layoffs are where they make you leave work, quit work. It's a layoff. It's a layoff from work. That's not a happy one. Okay, I do have to go. It's time. That's it for class. I guess I will say, if I don't do this again, I will miss all of you very, very much. And I've had a fantastic time with all of you, new students and old students alike. And it's amazing. I think it's amazing what we can do with this technology, and this technology will continue to be used. So please keep tuning into Smrt Live. Keep learning, keep studying, keep trying. Always try. Do your best. It's okay to make mistakes, and never give up is the only goal. And you will get better, and you will become amazing. And who knows, maybe one day when one of you become famous, I'll be watching you online. I guess that's a dream some of you may have in the future. Okay, so that's going to be goodbye for now, at least. Goodbye for now. Hopefully not the final one. But whatever the future holds, you will do excellent in your studies, and you will lead your best lives. I am sure of it. Okay, I have to say bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Here, I'll put a big green screen for. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Hopefully, I will have a chance to talk to you again soon. Okay, here's a quick message from Sean, and then and then the class will be over. Okay, bye-bye.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want the full experience of being a student in a Smrt Live class with things like homework and teacher feedback, follow the link and become a premium subscriber. Also, if you want to see more videos from this class, check out our playlist.